good. Happy Pokemon Day! It is Pokemon Day. We're gonna get Gen 10 today. Fuck yeah! I read delivered the news that all we will get is a new Rumble. I wouldn't be mad at that. I liked Rumble. Maybe a gacha. Don't we already have like 2 Pokemon gachas going? We don't need another one. But hi, hello. It's Pokemon Day. I'm so ready for half the presentation to not be about games. Not anymore gacha equals more money. As if Pokemon struggles to make money. As if they struggle with money. The only part of Pokemon that struggles with money is Game Freak because they don't get big budgets for the games anymore. Or never have. We have Pokemon. Yes, we're reacting to the Pokemon Presents. That happens in less than 20 minutes. So yeah. Funch. What's gonna happen later? I'm gonna decide whether or not to get Fire Red. I already pre-ordered and pre-installed Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because I'm a Pokemon shell. I told you not because I just want to. But yeah, maybe. Probably both is not worth it until there's home. But since it doesn't have home compatibility at launch, it's not worth it to get both. Unless you have 2 Switches to trade and shit. I just really hope that Fire Red Leaf Green on the Switch have the events included in them. Like Crystal did on the 3DS. So like the Deoxys and 𝘔𝘰𝘯𝘵 events are specific ones. Would be kinda neat. Also be neat if they would also announce Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald for the Switch. That would be really cool. Please. We don't need only Kanto. Especially because we have Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee on the Switch. So why do we need just more Kanto, you know? Honestly, the only things I'm expecting from this are Gen 10 reveal, because obviously, and the release date for Pokemon Champions. Those are the only 2 things I expect. If I could wish for one specific thing that's probably not gonna happen, would be Pokemon Ranger. With Switch 2 mouse controls, because it would be funny as shit. Please. Aside from those things, I don't really give a shit. Also, I really hope that Gen 10 actually doesn't have performance issues. I would really love that, to finally have a 3D Pokemon game without performance issues. Because even on the 3DS, ever since the 3DS, Pokemon games had performance issues. You'll be so excited for me today. Why? It's getting a bit too much for such a small easy. Shut up. Look at the bingo card. There isn't much to add to the bingo card. Because I only have like 5 things. The presentation is gonna be non-gaming stuff. Gen 10 reveal, Champions release date, Pokémon Ranger please, and Gen 10 having no performance issues. Please skip it, not buying a finished full price game with God knows how many planned DLCs. What? What are you talking about? So far the Pokemon games with DLC only had 2 DLCs each. Use today DLC? No, I think they're done with today. I take this to Kevin remix. Sure. I still too many. I rather have DLC than a 3rd version that's the same game with a few changes. DLC is better than a 3rd version. I will fight people on that. Because 3rd versions are stupid. Like, I'd rather have a $40 DLC than have to buy another $60 or $70 game to have slightly more content that should have been DLC. Like, imagine if Gen 3 came out now. The Battle Frontier would have been DLC. It would have been epic as shit if Gen 3 came out nowadays with that. Celebrating Pokemon Day by illegally playing an Emerald ROM hack on my phone. Okay, do that. Ranger Mobile. I've been saying Pokemon Ranger would work well on mobile for years. Yeah, Pokepark 3. I would love another Pokepark. Or just remasters of Pokepark 1 and 2. Either one would be cool. But after that fake out with Pokepark Kanto, I don't trust them to do anything with Pokepark. Because, oh, it could confuse people. You know, oh, people are gonna think that Pokepark Kanto is a game. Or some shit like that. At the time, the changes were big enough. But that was simple DLC wouldn't do it. I waited for base game too. The rate for the version are outdated. Yeah. I mean, just dual releases are also outdated, but I get the idea behind them. But the 3rd versions are just stupid. Would drag someone for the value of Torment for a new Conquest game? Yeah, but Conquest isn't reliant on Pokemon because it was developed by a 3rd party. Entertainment changes are big enough that simple DLC wouldn't do. I guess. But we only say that because they are 3rd versions, so they had to do more. But a new Conquest would be cool. I just want proper Pokemon spin-offs again. Like we got... I think during the Switch era we only got New Snap and Rescue Team DX. And that's it. What's the taste of serious cause? They had side quests that could lead to cosmetics that sometimes worked in cutscenes. Now it's all DLC. Yeah. I was waiting for the $5. I don't mind the DLC that's purely cosmetic because it's kind of whatever. Like, I do buy the cosmetic DLCs in Monster Hunter because I like Monster Hunter. But I could very easily live without them because I rarely actually use the DLC armors. You know what I mean? Maybe the Gen 10 games called you very long colors. I mean, the Pokemon games haven't been named after colors in a long time. Like Scarlet Violet, yeah, obviously, but then Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon, X and Y, nothing about color. Very good. Also, the Terra League titles are Wind and Waves, so we already know the titles. Are you gonna wear one of the dumb monster haircuts in Stories 3? I'm basically going for the Macedo Bomb. Probably not, because I like to have myself represented in the games. So yeah, Pokemon left and right. But then they have the wrong colors. Which would be hilarious. I would just love to have Pokemon games that aren't, in quotation marks, red and blue. Like, give me different colors. Give me, I don't know, yellow and green. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's always some shade of blue or red, and it's kinda boring. It's kinda very boring. Pokemon Beige and Tan. Yes, sad beige Pokemon. Sad beige Pokemon. Yes, please. But yeah, you know what I mean, right? Like Ruby Sapphire are red and blue. Diamond and Pearl are blue and pink, which is also a shade of red. Black and white are their own thing. Gold and silver are their own thing. X and Y are blue and red. Sun and Moon are yellow and blue, which is a bit better. Or I mean orange and blue, I guess. Sword and Shield are Cyan and Pink, which are also just red and blue. Scarlet Violet are red and blue adjacent. Mustard and ketchup, Rivella and Nutella. Rivella and Nutella is crazy. Nuts and crisps. Football version and a hand egg version. Pokemon Lava Lamp and Pokemon Water River. But no, I just want different colors associated with the new games. It's probably just a me thing. But yeah. Please. Give me some variation. Oh, it's gonna start in 5 minutes. I'm gonna switch over to this screen and just wait for it to start. Also, one thing, I know Gen 10 is probably gonna be open world again, but I really hope this time that it has level scaling. Please. Make it truly open world. Please. What if I have a team devoted to how they separate exclusive Pokemon? The game has too many fan favorites. Huh. I wonder. Number one thing. Just until it's over. Okay. What about they'll make an explorator Pokemon game? It won't yet. What? What are you talking about? Also, Pokemon has always been about exploration. What do you mean? Like it used to be. The legendaries are really hard to find in like hidden dungeons and shit. Like Mr. Dungeon? Yeah, I guess. Probably because explorers. But Pokemon better have the territorial slacking. A civil 81 raid pass. Yeah, if Pokemon keeps going open world, they need their own 𝘕𝘴𝘶𝘠𝘕 Gonzalez, like Xenoblade has. That would be cool. But no, I really hope they either make it more linear again, or they actually have level scaling. Please, I don't want another mess like Scarlet Violet. Because when I first played Scarlet Violet, I went just in a circle around the region, right? So I made it to the Ice Gym as my 5th gym. And I had the Grass Gym as my final one. That was bullshit. Too many Pokemon to give me hugs like in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Fair. Also, give us proper ride Pokemon. Please. Like if they're gonna sue Palworld over that, Palworld over riding monsters, they better add them themselves. You know? Just saying. The other thing it's important to mention is if Violet Leaf Green have Mew and Deoxys catchable. Mew was only catchable in Emerald, never in Violet Leaf Green. Deoxys, Ho, and Lugia are a mystery event Pokemon in Violet Leaf Green. Mew was never in Violet Leaf Green. An Evolution Edition for sure, right? Maybe, perhaps. Imagine. Yeah. Mew was never in Violet Leaf Green. The only way to catch Mew in Gen 3 was in Emerald through the old map event. That's it. That was the only way. I should know because I did that to get it in my living decks. It should start in a minute. You guys ready? Let's go update that goal for second text. It's true. It's really a Pokemon. Yeah, sure. Also, I have a complete all gen living decks in a home with all different forms, by the way. I would love a Pokemon Rift game, actually. Because Pokemon has very outstanding music. They release Animal Crossing Pokemon Data Game. That's coming out like next week or so. That's still coming. They just had a 1-hour Treehouse presentation about the game. Like last week. Shortly. Please begin. It's late, they're late. They are late. What do I need to refresh? Why does it work? There we go. Okay, let me switch to edition. Honestly, it won't be too bad. Did I overslap it? You can't oversleep a premiere that is scheduled. What? Can that fucking chat thing go away, please? Bro. Hold on. We're going to Twitch. Because Sarah doesn't show the chat for some reason. Hold on. We're going to Twitch. Shut up, I don't want to listen to myself. My Twitch isn't loading. Bitch! Why is my browser working? What the fuck? Wait, no, that's Failboat. Shit, I clicked on Failboat stream. No! Hold on. Hold on. Everyone is reacting to it. I hate it. Where's Pokemon? I follow Pokemon. Where's the actual Pokemon stream? There we go. My god. Stupid.
While swapping out cartridges.
Wait, there's a physical version of something?
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International.
Is the audio good?
I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco. The
Yay,
2026
Europe doesn't get shit
Pokemon World
anymore.
Championships
Yay,
will
Europe
once
never
again
gets
welcome
shit.
nearly 3,000
Whoa!
competitors from all over the world.
We love shit only happening in
Competitors
America,
in the
right,
Pokemon
guys?
Championships
We
will
love
battle for
that.
the first time in Pokemon Champions, while their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game.
Okay,
Pokemon
Champions
Go,
is gonna be
and
the
Pokemon Unite.
game that gets played
Each
at
of
the World
final
Championship.
matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together.
Yeah, the
and
Pokemon
celebrate
Championships
their
get
fandom.
bigger every fucking
As we
year.
celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today,
Imagine
we're
opening
giving you a
Pokemon Center in
first
Europe.
look at a
Crazy,
truly
right?
special piece of art illustrating
Imagine.
Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships. Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
Okay. Now we have easy cheat shit. Don't care, don't collect and don't play. Are they re-releasing the original set again? Bro. How often can they re-release the original sets? Or do they just show each card generation? And we can do, guys? Yeah, imagine. Okay. Yay, scalpers are gonna be happy about that. Bro, Pokemon Go is 10 years old. That is crazy. It is actually kind of crazy.
A huge range of Pokémon that have appeared in Pokémon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokémon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Go with 10, yes.
Here.
Yay, Masters. I guess it's actually cool that Red has the OG art style. That's kind of pog.
Like a twinkling star.
Master 6 is also 6.5 years old.
Pokémon
God damn.
Masters EX.
Let's talk about Master 6. There's Cafe Remix. All the mobile slop. Let's go. We love mobile slop. Getting old, guys, right? Fucking Pokemon sleep! I forgot that's a thing! Are they gonna show next the fucking Pokemon toothbrush app, which is an actual thing that exists? Okay, I need to get all the mobile slop out of the way fast.
Celebrate
There's
Pokémon
Unite.
Day. Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray. The magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird
If they don't
Pokémon
animate
comes
Yana, what's the
together.
point?
Soar stylishly into battle. You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokémon are scheduled to be added. Don't miss what's coming.
Okay. More mobile slop, let's go. Coliseum XD. Okay, that part actually hype. I love this game so much. This was peak Pokemon. I changed my mind. Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. And show me Coliseum. Day, right? Please. I said I will stream these games properly when they drop on NSO. So I guess it is sooner than I thought. Maybe. Plenty good things, yeah. Actually, game shit. Let's go. Coming in March. Okay. But why only XD? Where's Coliseum? They're gonna show Coliseum now and Shadow Drop
Hello
it.
everyone, I'm 𝘕𝘴𝘕 from the Pokémon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First
Yes,
off,
please.
we have information regarding the Pokémon Fire Red version and Pokémon
Please
Leaf Green
confirm the
version
home
games
compatibility because
coming to
people are
Nintendo
panicking
Switch.
about that.
The Pokémon Fire Red and Pokémon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, These games have been made available to play once more as download exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these
There we
titles
go. Now
compatible
people
with
can
Pokemon
shut
Home
the
in
fuck up
future.
about it.
This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you.
Now
or you can
confirm
send
the
Pokemon
events,
to
please.
visit
Confirm
Pokemon
that you can catch the
Champions.
Oxys in
We
Fairy
hope
Leaf
you
Green,
look forward
please.
to it.
We need that confirmation, but I guess not.
Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
Release date, please.
You wanna be the best, it's a champ, move a chest, beat the rest. Oh yes, he a champ, they a champ, we champ. Stay shine right with the team. Go for the winning, running with the team or your friends, go get it. Win or lose, great fun that we having. Win or lose, great fun that we winning. Let's go. Champions game is all we want. Team ready, now we gonna be number one. Play it up, come up through we all.
UI looks really good. I forgot this game is also on phone. I forgot. What? What? Huh? Huh? What is happening? No. They can't. Bro. What do you mean? Bro. I guess we wait. I guess we fucking wait. Fucking awesome. I guess I open YouTube. And I hope it's running on YouTube. Oh, my browser is so slow. What is the GBG reaction? Where's Pokemon? Pokemon Live. No. Bro, what is happening? The YouTube stream is gone too. German one. There we go. I guess we do watch on YouTube. Okay, but let's go back. so we don't miss anything. Because goddamn, that was stupid. So I'm gonna get rid of that fucking chat thing. But it doesn't let me. This is so annoying, YouTube. Why? I cannot get rid of the chat. That often? I don't know. Okay, Champions releases in April. Okay. Cool.
We the cherry.
Next up is news about the 𝘔𝘷𝘦 DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game, the newest title in the Pokemon series.
Yeah, the DLC
Please
is
take a
already
look at
out
this video.
for a long time. We don't need info on that. Oh, now the chat appears. Now I can get rid of it. There we go. What's happening? Yeah, it happens basically every time I stream. Should they give us what I hope for? If they give us anything, it'll also just be, hey look, we have DLC, go buy it now. Oh look, all the spoilers! Or they're just gonna show the new Garchomp? Yeah, just a new Garchomp. Okay. They just teased the new Garchomp. They're gonna show it right now. Who gives a shit about Garchomp C? Like, it's not even a good Pokemon. It's a mixed attacker and loses the ground typing. That is bad. Did we getting close enough Dixie now? Yeah, kinda.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends
Of
ZA
course, it's a limited time
𝘔𝘷𝘦
mystery
DLC
gift.
after this presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite
Cool,
Z
don't give a
stone by
shit.
winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in
I
the
don't play the
special
game
pocket
anymore.
of hyperspace. Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokémon.
Why? We know everything. Hold on. Is this a Rotom radio? The stereo Rotom, okay.
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
Okay, sure.
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokémon Pokopia.
We just had a Nintendo Treehouse last week for this game.
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a
They showed
wasteland
1
that was
hour
once
of
a town.
gameplay. We don't need
It
that. This is a
seems like
time
Ditto is
waster.
working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too. But how do you cook? Huh? That's Silhouette.
Okay, sure. Like, all this shit doesn't matter to me until I actually play the game.
It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier.
It's just
to
kind of really
develop the
surprised.
town.
Yeah. This is the
Try
type of
bringing
game you're
Pokemon
better
you've
off showing
befriended on an
less,
outing.
I think.
In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are. There's someone here, too. But where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform
Okay,
into
this game has
objects,
prop hunt. That
too.
is really cool.
That was a fun game of hide and seek.
Okay, prop hunt is actually hype.
By working together,
It's
you can
actually
even
really
build
cool.
something this big.
I'm just making a Ditto.
Together, you can develop a
I got a
town
5 in this one. Yeah, looks like it.
or go on far-off adventures. New encounters may await you as well. Every day, the world
I mean, the
gets
game
bigger
does
and
look really
bigger.
fun.
Developing a town,
Like,
one step
bro,
at a
I want to
time.
discover shit myself. Just shut up about it.
Pokémon Pokopia.
Please.
Available on March 5th.
Now give us Gen 10, please. That's the one thing everyone is here for.
Pokémon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday,
Yes,
March
you know.
5th. We hope you enjoy working with Pokémon to develop a town from the ground up.
Sure.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
Uh-huh.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
Gen 10, please.
Thank you for
It
tuning
better.
in.
Imagine if it's not. Imagine it's not a candle game. Okay, now this is a down memory lane thing. It shows images from each gen. And now they're gonna show Gen 10. It's the usual nostalgia reel. Or Academy 2. Oh god. No, they're gonna show the new gen. Oh no, Pikachu has realistic textures. I don't like that. The fuck? Is it a Pokemon fashion designer game? Okay, it didn't tell us anything. There we go! Pokémon Gen 10. I'm so glad it got rid of the realism. And the Pokemon actually look cartoony again. That is so much better. Okay, so far looks good. So I'm just gonna make a frame-by-frame analysis of this shit. Starters! Okay. Wait, is that another grass bird? Another water lizard? Road? Okay. Oh my, is the first a dog? This is a Pikachu mode that though, right? Okay, underwater, cool. Show us the box legendaries. I guess not. We only get the starters. And it's winds and waves. Okay, yeah, the leaks were correct. But release next year. What? Wait. If it release next year, that means we have no Pokemon, like mainline Pokemon game this year. What? Huh? What do you mean? Huh? Don't wanna watch Wolfie. No!
I don't mind
No.
when the graphics are good.
YouTube! Time, yay? Yeah. If there were Nova remakes this year, they would have shown them. But okay. It was a weird ending. This ending on a black screen. Because usually they end with the fucking copyright shit at the bottom. They just did without explanation. It's something new, but usually they don't just end on a black screen. Usually have their copyright information in the corner or something. Okay, I want to look at the starters again. Look at the starters again. I don't like that we already have another bird starter. They really overuse the bird starters. Why do we need another bird? Dumb cute dumb, sure. Unless I have to go another year not playing anything new. What is our community recover from? Actually, yeah, fair. Okay, road. This looks so basic compared to the recent starter designs. I don't know how to feel about. To be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of birds in general. So I'm definitely not gonna take the grass starter. But why do we have another huntable grass bird starter? Why? I just think that we have a dog starter now. I'm really gonna take fire starter this time. This one looks weird. 𝘔𝘴𝘦. I don't like 𝘔𝘴𝘦. Someone looks adorable, yeah. Need for the dog to stand on 2 legs, standing the walls. I don't care about bipedal starters. I do not give a single shit. Looks like a bit too much, yeah. I don't know. It looks weird. But everything else of the game looks really good. The game looks good. This looks good. I'm glad they stopped trying to go realistic with the Pokemon textures like they did in Scarlet Violet, because that shit was ugly in most cases. But the game looks good. But yeah, dog definitely best starter from first impression. This is gonna be my starter. Easy choice. Like, I took Sobble in Sword and Shield, and this reminds me too much of Sobble. And I don't like birds, so I don't pick this one. I think we get normal gyms again. I don't know. We don't even know if this is open world again. Maybe Akira if it's female, maybe. But yeah, the game looks good. But yeah, I guess all the leaks are correct about Gen 10. Because fuck leakers, right? Ruining everything. Ah. Too much water? Shut the fuck up. How do you feel about the protagonist design so far? I mean, they're customizable, so who gives a shit how they look? People always say that the new products look shit. So who gives a shit? Tross, thank you for rating! Hi! How was stream? I saw you're also reacting to Pokemon Direct, right? It's a banger though, true. But Gloria was mostly a banger because of the memes. Welcome, Raiders! It's really awesome to see Gen 10 finally. Yeah, Gen 10 looks good. It's the main thing. It looks good. Also, first impression, what's gonna be your starter? This is based on first impression. Which starter would you pick? For me, it's a dog. Mayhild and Gloria have been my favorite female protagonists. Well, same, but it's not hard. A second gecko dog. I don't like the gecko at all. It looks weird. And the bird, I just don't care for birds. And we already had a grass bird starter. They need to stop with the fucking bird starters. Like, for real, we have too many bird starters. Dog is a clear favorite. I mean, it's a dog. It's a silly little pupper that is fluffy as heck. Of course, it's The favorite. So many birds, yeah. Charisma. My favorite, but I don't hate it. Yeah, not don't hate it, it's just the one that looks the least interesting. Lucy can be a lion too. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sure PokeTubers will have super analysis about everything in like 5 minutes posted. So we don't even have to think about it. First starters are a psyop. Look at the players do not catch a separate fly drag. Yeah. I know. I mean, yeah. I mean, like for example, Loxton said that he bases his videos on leaks so they can get them out right on time. So, yeah, that's a real thing. But the games look good, and I didn't notice any frame drops. So I'm hopeful that it will actually run well. This is 9-minute Gen 10 overview, no clickbait. Yeah, everything based on a 1-minute trailer. You know, frame drops or pop-ins. Yeah. Bit of pixie textures. Yeah, but it's to be expected. I'd rather have low quality textures than the game running poorly. We saw how well that went in Scarlet Violet, where they had all these detailed textures. Beginning next year is nice. To be fair, we don't know if it's going to be early 2027 or late 2027. We do not know that. But it is interesting that they don't release the 10th generation on a 30th anniversary. That part is crazy to me. That part is actually wild. The opening cutscene with Pikachu made no fucking sense at all. The bet which Pokemon get deported in Gen 10 chat. If that's Mariana, I'm happy. If that's for Mariana, I'm still gonna be happy because Pokemon is always fun. But yeah, it looks good. Taking the time with this one. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream soon anyway. Because it's an off-schedule stream and I just wanted to react to this. So, yeah. Have a good one, Truce. Good rest. It's hard to say. I think Gardevoir. Look at their green card taken so people may learn to use other psychic types. Bear. Bear. I could time here now as 10:40 PM and I'm watching in the Philippines. Nice. Yeah. Also, I found it interesting that they showed a scene from underwater, which could mean that dive is back. Which I would like, even though I'm scared of the water. But yeah, it would be cool. Since class, it's been in the regional text, that's why. But the only time Gardevoir sat out was Diamond and Pearl, but it got added by in Platinum, I think. and Black and White. This is the only games for Gardevoir. That would certainly be interesting, yeah. That could just, no, it doesn't need that. It gets enough love from the community. What's on all this? Most of the presentation is fluff that I don't give a single shit about. Like half of it was just mobile slop. So yeah, the music thing that we didn't really catch at the beginning looks interesting. I like that Champions finally has a release date because Champions looks interesting. And Gale of Darkness coming to NSO, I think next month, is kind of hype. But why the fuck not Colosseum first? XD is a sequel to Colosseum, so that's kind of stupid. That's kind of really stupid. And yeah, I'm gonna play Leaf Green after this. Then we can generate Pokémon Gen. They explained that already. You can use an in-game currency you gain by playing the game to get, in quotation marks, rental Pokemon. Kinda akin to a stadium. And then you can use points to, I guess, edit them according to how you like them. Or you can transfer the Pokemon you have in home over. Nick Crashers upload about Fairy Leaf Green not having the events. Put in the crystal data. I mean, we don't know yet. Nobody has the time yet to play for the entire game because they just dropped it. So we don't know yet. People have to finish the game first. And then we know it. But I think if they added them, they would have mentioned them because they heavily advertised the Celebi event when Crystal released on the 3DS. So I don't know. We'll see. And if not, who gives a shit? Like, everyone bitching about Fairy Leaf Green on Switch wouldn't buy it anyway, even if it was only like $10. Like, people wouldn't buy it anyway. And those people play the games on emulator anyway where they can just hack this shit in. So who gives a shit? I would love the events to be in just so we have a reliable way to get Deoxys into home. But aside from that, who gives a shit? Like, actually, who gives a shit? Only local. That's the only sad part, really. It was funny seeing someone spend $200 on every language version to own the haters. Hardcore fanboys and the haters are both annoying as shit and both need to shut the fuck up. Can we just be normal about games? Also, just watch. Just watch. Over the next few days on social media, the Pokemon haters will hate on the Gen 10 trailer so fucking hard. Even though it looks really good. Because it's Pokemon. Just watch. Just watch it happen. I'm so excited for that. To watch the fighting between the haters and fanboys. But Gen 10 looks good, the rest is kinda whatever. XD releasing is cool. And that's it. I was hoping for a more proper spin-off. But I guess we have Pokopia. Ripping multi-language versions is very sentimental. That wouldn't make any sense. What I just hate on, know that Pokemon is evil company. So everything Pokemon does is evil and bad. That's what haters do. Like, being critical of Pokemon is fine, but being a blind hater is stupid and childish and grow the fuck up. Like, let them have Latinos, Japanese, Chinese, and German dialects at once. Sure. I mean, depending where you live, there are different versions of Fairy Leaf Green in the eShop, right? Because in my eShop I have the French, German, Italian, Spanish, and English versions of Fairy Leaf Green. None of the other versions, just the European versions basically. Which is funny. But I'm gonna end stream now. I don't really want to yap about it. Because there isn't much to yap about. Gen 10 looks good. The rest is fine. That's all there is. Not much else to talk about because they showed so little of Gen 10. I just really want to have a proper Gen 10 reveal. You know, with a trailer, some explanation, maybe some actual gameplay. So, yeah. Let's see who can raid. Tomama is live on YouTube, who can raid on Twitch. Emu Rowlet and Cute Dog. GGWP. No. I see Gen 10 for a hot minute. Yeah. You probably see a teaser every now and then. But I don't think we see more of it until towards the end of the year. I guess. Maybe they just showed a teaser to shut people up about it. Because the only thing that has been leaked about Gen 10 has been the titles. And then it's based on Polynesia. And that's it. That's what's been leaked. So that's all they showed. Basically. But yeah. On Twitch we're gonna raid 𝘕𝘂. Since we're doing Pokemon shit, we're gonna raid 𝘕𝘂. So yeah. Hold on. Gotta change the outro music. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know the usual shit. I'm not gonna say it all. See you guys tomorrow for more Sandy stories. And have a good one. Bye.